So welcome to the third and final episode of our series on GenAI-powered GCCs for the future of pharma. Emmanuel, in the last episode, we talked about the evolution of GCCs and the role of GenAI. Let's get practical now. And if it's a pharma company building a GCC today, what should a GenAI-First blueprint look like?
The most important shift is to think hybrid from day one. You are no longer just hiring people, you are designing a workforce that blends human talent with AI agents. That changes how you structure everything, including geography. With agentic systems, your team is not bound by location. The focus moves from where the work happens to how it is orchestrated.
Yeah, so exactly, for companies who have existing GCCs, we have the legacy problem, right? So how do you approach modernization when you have legacy setups? Where does someone start?
Well, they start by augmenting, not replacing. Don't throw out what is working. Introduce GenAI into specific high-impact workflows. It is a shift from traditional RPA to intelligent systems. But you need to pair that with upskilling, clear communication, and strong change management. Otherwise, it stalls.
Right. And the risk that many leaders take on when applying a new tech is applying them to the old models, right? This is where transformation efforts tend to fall flat. You can't just automate the past. You need to rethink how value gets created. And so we call it disruption many times in business processes and in the tech community, right? So most forward-looking organizations are revisiting their old models, perhaps throwing them away, rebuilding them, rethinking their workforce design, and even governance structure to align with GenAI's potential. But let's look at the pitfalls, right? Some of the risks around this. What are some of the common mistakes you've seen during these transitions?
One big one is lack of clarity. If roles and responsibilities between humans and agents are not clearly defined, it leads to friction. Another is over-engineering, meaning trying to implement everything at once. The most successful teams start small, prove value, and scale iteratively.
Yeah, I totally agree. And can add that leaders sometimes underestimate the cultural change required, right? This is not just the art of possible in technology. There's the practical implications of change management. So it's not just a tech shift, it's a mindset shift. So we need to trust the systems, understand them, feel empowered, not threatened, and take a responsible approach towards building out these GCC in the operations.
Yes, and that is why building a GenAI-powered GCC is as much about leadership as it is about architecture. It's about designing for the future, not retrofitting the past. In turn, a well-executed GenAI-powered GCC unlocks serious value.
That's perfectly said. For the future of pharma GCCs is hybrid and intelligent, ready for scale, and getting the foundation right today is going to define who leads tomorrow. Emmanuel, it's been fantastic talking to you and learning more about GCCs and your point of view. And to our audience, thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's co-create the next generation of global pharma operations.